I'm live. Hey, good morning, everyone. Cheers. Thanks for joining. My hair is growing. Ugh. Oh, somebody just went live. Oh, look, I forgot to change this. Brand, please. Somebody just went live. Oh, look, I forgot to change this. Somebody's here with me. There we go. Change this little thingy right here. That's part of a brand. Yeah. So what's shaking, everybody? Today is Wednesday, so that means it's open mic Wednesday. So I'm hoping to get some people to join me today. And so we can talk about vinyl. Absolutely. It's a wonderful day here in Raleigh. Cheers. I went live last night. Of course, I went to Selma yesterday. It was wonderful. I had a great time. And I went live last night, and I had a pop-up sale. It wasn't very long, but it was good. Had some excitement, and it was great. So thank everybody for coming for that. If you missed it, you can go back and watch the replay. And if there's anything that wasn't taken you're interested in, reach out. I'll see if I can find it. One of the things I want to do today is continue invoicing, packing, shipping, and try to get a few things more organized here. And yeah, reach out to some people who brought some buyback stuff in and say, come get it. And then my free bins are just overflowing, so I'm going to work on that. Then tonight, I'm doing a part 2 of the 12-inch single sale, but it's going to be a little more manageable this time. But yeah, so absolutely. So good morning, everybody. Cheers. Got 5 people in the stream. Thank you so much for being here. So yesterday I started. One just left. Yes, I never trust those numbers. Yesterday, I started going through this buyback, and there was like 2 crates and maybe this many sitting on top. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Myra. Listening only this morning. Okay, great. Thanks for listening. And so I went through it and I found a few things, not much at all. Hey, good morning, SW Records. Cheers. Cheers, SW, and cheers, Myra. And then after the stream was over, I continued inspecting, and if I had done the crates in reverse, it would have been so much cooler. So I did all this inspecting, ended up calling the person, and we did FaceTime, and I said, here's what I'm interested. This is not what I'm interested in. And it was good. And I did the buyback and I did PayPal, sent PayPal money this time. And it was good. It was good. It was good. And so I had a lot of the records that I purchased and had a little pop-up last night. So that was really cool. Yeah. And so I'm going to show some of those today and also show you the ones that sold last night. Yeah. So I want to make sure I don't have any piles that fall. Here we go. Yeah. Of course, this one just sold last night. Bing sings the great standards. This is factory sealed. Never been open. And then I had the Boomtown Rat sell. There's Bob Geldof. He's the tallest. Well, he's right here. That's Bob Geldof. He played Pink. What movie did he play Pink in, Bob Geldof? Let's go ahead and give away some RecordKrate bonus points this morning. Bob Geldof played Pink in what movie? And then this is called Modern Talking. This is factory sealed. Understand that they're pretty big in Asia. This is Hypno Love Wheel. Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to that one. This is a compilation. It's got Jean Cocteau and William Burroughs and Cabaret Volante. Yeah. There you go. No one's interested in earning RecordKrate bonus points this morning? Kim Wilde. I like Kim Wilde. She's really cool. We're the kids in America. Whoa, whoa. That's such a beautiful girl. I like this photo shoot too. Of course, that's a great cover. She's up front, well lit, and then the band is in the back. Yeah, so that's awesome. Well, someone was interested in a stereo spectacular demonstration and sound effects record, which is great. Some people like this because they can say left speaker, right speaker, left speaker. And so that's kind of neat. Yeah. Cheers. I got my elements of. Well, congratulations. That is correct, SW Records. Hopefully you did that well without any internet assistance. This is the Ramones. This sold. This was part of that buyback from yesterday. Yeah. Wish it was near mint, but it's going to be a great copy for somebody. Yeah. I also like the fact that this record doesn't necessarily look like a traditional Ramones record, and the fact that it shows the guys on the cover with their leather and things like that. Yeah, so that's really neat. Hey, good morning, Mike Sweeney. Thanks for joining us this morning. I trust you're doing well. This was in the buyback yesterday, Talking Heads Fear of Music, and it sold last night. So that was really cool. This is the Mekons, and it's a 12-inch single, but it's on twin tone. And of course, we know that early twin tone has those wonderful root beer colored vinyl. Hey, good morning, Kurt. How are you? Cheers. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Hey, so here we go. Today is open mic. So I'm going to put the link out there and hope to have some people join me and show some records. So if you feel like maybe you don't necessarily want to do a full guest spot, maybe you can just come up here for a few minutes, say hey, and show a couple things. Or 3 or 4. We're the kids in America. Oh. This one also sold. This was Alabama State Troopers Road Show. When Billy Corgan stopped by, he bought a copy of this from me. And then Modern Jazz Quartet. This is the one that's on the Apple label. I love the cover. I really do. I like Modern Jazz Quartet. But anytime you can listen to Modern Jazz Quartet, please do. They're such a cool band. Andreas Vadendader plays some good music. He also plays a harp. I like him. This one's really nice. It's got shrink on it. And so, see these pieces of paper there and pieces of paper there? So, I don't know which store it was, but you would go into the store and this would be a complete piece of paper and it was perforated. And so right here would have the information like the name of the artist, the title, the price, and maybe it said the name of the store. And then it was stuck on here. And then when it went to the checkout counter, they went and they removed part of it. I would love to find some of those type labels. I really would. but it's price D. And sometimes I thought about doing a pricing system where I would go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and like that way I could print out, because I have a label printer. I could just print out a bunch that say A or B and put those on the record. I could do it for new pressings, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe people just like the price sticker on the back. But anyway, that's probably best, because I have to look at this and look on the wall for a sheet of paper. I don't know. Is this a B or is it a P? You know, that kind of thing. And of course, this sold last night. Talking Heads, Little Krate, Speaking in Tongues. This was also in that estate I inspected yesterday. Only I didn't inspect on the air. This is Ramon's, more traditional. Tough guys with cooler haircuts. Even though they're not wearing leather, but still tough guys. I might spend this before it's shipped out. This is a Secret Service. There's no way it's not jingly jingly. There's just no way. Yeah. So cheers, everybody. Cheers is the word. Gotta have the word. Yeah, absolutely. So SW Records, are you coming up today to see me? I'm here today. Of course, appointment shopping, so hopefully getting a lot of people, maybe 1 or 2 or 3, calling me up and making it happen. Hey, good morning, Love Hollis. Cheers. We're the kids in America. Then I'm going to show you some stuff that was also in that estate, or buyback. It wasn't an estate, it was a buyback. And then that I also showed last night. Pardon me, that was for sale. Gotta get those early morning fogs out of my throat. Yeah. So this was in there. It's a soundtrack for Lady Hawk. There's Matthew Broderick. But I didn't see this movie. Yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer. Is that Michelle? I think that's Michelle Pfeiffer. Wow. Very cool. So I think, the Philharmonic Orchestra. So I don't know. There's a horsey. I'm looking forward to learning more about that. I just don't know. And this one, and this one, and this one already had, but it was just in a pile to show from time before. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Michelle. So there you go. I'm not really prepared this morning, but I did get a copy of Doobie Brothers Volume, Best of the Doobie Brothers Volume 2, and this one has Shrink in it. You belong to me. Oh, it's got Minute by Minute on here also. So it's got some of the Michael McDonald Doobie Brothers. What a Fool Believes. I think that's Michael McDonald. I do have In Excess. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. This was also in that buyback that I didn't show. Oh, darn. I meant to hit mute. I'm so sorry, folks. Pardon me. Excuse me. I was grabbing the mute button. I'm so sorry. Darn it. This is Elvis Costello and the Attractions with Armed Forces. That was also in there. And I love album cover, a little Jackson Pollock inspired. Yeah. So there you go. Goon Squad. Again, this is one, other than what's so funny about Peace, Love, and Understanding, it's one of those things it's hard to sing the songs, but if you heard the record, you could probably sing along. Yeah. But anyway, I'm looking forward to, getting these things in the bins for other people to enjoy. I'm still curious about this one. Tell me. Hey, good morning, Kat. Kat was, so I'm real curious about the earthquake. Good morning, Kat. Thanks for joining us. Was there any damage in your area with the earthquake? Good morning, Adam. Which record did you have on the wall? Which record did you have? Which cover did you have framed on your wall? Anyway, I'm still curious about this, so I might try to play it, see what it sounds like. I like the soft photo on the back. Yeah. Edward, good morning. Good morning, Edward. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, there we go. And then this is fetus. I think it's pronounced fetus, but I'm not really sure. This is an LP by them. This was part of the VCLT from a few weeks ago. And of course, I talked about this yesterday. This is so cool. This is factory sealed, folks. Sonny James. Sonny. I'm a little puzzled because it's on the Pickwick label, but it has a hole in it right here. And so a lot of times holes would tell me that it's a promo. And so I can't imagine Pickwick sending out promos, but you never know. No damage. Your flowers were dancing. Oh, there was some damage in Sparta. What was some of the what happened? What was some of the damage? Yeah. Hey folks, if you're just joining, thank you so much for doing that. But I'm doing open mic today, so somebody please come join me. Anybody, please? So whoa. Lots of cool things blowing up on Twitter today. Yeah. And then I had this last night, will to the power. It's not will to the power. When you got the power, I always think of will to the power when I see this. Yeah. I got the power. This is Peter Schindling with Major Tom Coming Home. This is he's German. I like that song. I remember hearing it in the 80s. Oh! Happy birthday, vinyl champion Brandon. Wow. It's just 5 other people have Facebook. They show your friends who have birthdays. Greg Wells, he's a record cat in Virginia. Jerry Jefferson, he's one of my car buddies. Someone else and someone else that maybe I just don't recognize the name. Yeah. Wow. It's really neat that you get a reminder some people's birthdays. Chimneys fell. Streets cracked across. A hillside crack on the governor. A hillside crack the governor's visited to see the area. Wow. So it was real. I heard there was some things also happening on Sunday. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sad to hear that. I hope you're okay. I'm glad you didn't have any damage. This is Peter Case. I should have visited his Wikipedia page and been more familiar with him, but produced by J. Henry Burnett. I wonder if J. Henry Burnett goes by a different name. I'm going to visit the Wikipedia page right now. What a fool believes. Yeah. I think this record is more like Vigilantes of Love, singer-songwriter stuff. I've listened to it before. He was also, Kurt was telling us, he also was in the Plimsolls. Yeah, let's see if we can find this particular record, his solo record. Oh boy. You know, I've seen images of I've seen images of Vigilantes of Love just playing on the sidewalk, and I was imagining like Vigilantes of Love playing on Hillsborough Street across from North Carolina State University. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Anthony. Thanks for joining us. Cheers. I thought he was. Thank you so much. No damage to us, but we lost all of our cold food as power was out for the day. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Mike. Now, are you in that area also? Are you in the Sparta area? Are you in North Carolina too, Mike? I saw Vigilantes of Love, but it was after that record. Actually, I've seen them a few times. It was after that record where Peter Buck produced or co-produced or executive. I don't know. Peter Buck was involved, and but I didn't see the Renegade or the Street Vigilantes of Love. And just like Vigilantes of Love, I'd love to have seen Violent Femmes perform on the street. Oh, I didn't realize you guys had lost some power there. Oh, yeah, okay. I know that we had a hurricane one time and electricity went out and people were just like cooking on the grill. They were cooking everything they could in their freezers and they were, come get food. And, you know, just so it wouldn't go to waste. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Alan. I was going to say good morning, Adam. Good morning, Alan. Cheers. Alan's going to be my guest on Friday. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that because I don't have to pull records that day. I saw them in the 80s. I don't remember what year it was. I'm going to visit this Peter Case page real quick and then excuse me. Well, anyway, Kurt already told me what up. Lines of Love. Kurt already told me that it was T-Bone Burnett, so thank you so much for that. Bill Maloney. Never saw, or maybe I did see Bill perform solo. Yeah. But when I was at the radio station, I heard about Vigilantes of Love, and I just went and started looking at it. But yeah, Yeah, I don't even remember. Was it? No, I don't remember the name of the record that Peter Buck produced. But anyway, it's all good. But Bill basically said that, if I remember correctly, him and Peter were neighbors. Him and Pete Buck. Peter Buck, Pete Buck, Peter Buck. And yeah. So there you go. I would have to visit that again. I haven't visited Vigilantes in like. Hey, good morning, Stephen. Stephen, how are you this morning? Have you ever been through an earthquake, Stephen? This is my favorite Vigilantes of Love track from the first album, I think. On records and making it happen. And I think, Alan, I got a notification. Alan, you posted a video yesterday, so I'm looking forward to seeing that today as I work. Yes. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm over at the Vigilantes of Love. Wikipedia says it's all country. Alrighty. Anyway, that's going to take a little bit of reading to get up to date on that. I've been through many earthquakes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stephen. I was going to say move to the East Coast. You won't have to worry about it, but I've seen two, I think there's been two in my lifetime on the East Coast. Yeah. Good morning, Carson. Cheers. I'm okay. Thank you so much. I'm hanging in there. We missed you last night, Carson. We had a wonderful, wonderful time. Alan posted 2 videos. Awesome, Alan. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah. So getting back to Mike Sweeney, did you guys have a hurricane? You didn't have a hurricane. Did you guys have bad weather? Was that a result of the earthquake? Yeah. Anyway, Peter Casius. Yeah. I think Peter was married to a girl that is also a musician, but I don't think they're married anymore. Was he married to Victoria Williams? Oh, gosh. A little bit of information. All right, Peter Case, who are you married to? Let's get Peter on the phone. All I can think about now is the Vigilantes of Love, Eleanor song. Excuse me. Oh well, I shouldn't be researching while I'm live, but I think he was married to another musician. I like Victoria Williams, and when I was at the radio station, there was a CD, Sweet Relief. It was a benefit for Victoria Williams, and that's how I learned about her. And then not long after that benefit CD, there was a Victoria Williams record came out, and so I excuse me, I discovered her, and then I went and listened to her. Then I found some old stuff, and so I liked Victoria Williams, and I tried to see her, but for whatever reason, it got canceled. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Victoria. I'm sorry, I gotta make sure I'm missing. So Mike Sweeney had bad winds. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Victoria was married to the guy that used to be in the Jayhawks. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Love Peter Case during the Plimsoll days. Saw them live a few times. I love Victoria. She is so cool. I think Peter produced an album for a band called Hindu Love Gods. Oh, wow. 100 miles per hour winds. I am so sorry to hear that. Victoria was Peter Case's first wife. Okay. And it was Mark Olson that she was married to. And yeah, so I like Victoria. I liked her a lot. The other stuff, yeah. And Crazy Mary. Oh my gosh. I have to dig out those records and play them, folks. Crazy Mary. It was just something about Victoria and her voice and her personality. Good morning, Carson, said somebody. Yeah. I don't remember how he spelled it, Mark or Mark. I'm thinking the K. But anyway, yeah. Interesting. Victoria went, Happy Goes Home. Was that one of the songs? I think she was going to play in Virginia, and I tried to get tickets for that, and it got canceled, I think. And then she was going to play at Catch Cradle. I think that got canceled, and it just wasn't meant for me to. For whatever reason, I wasn't able to see Victoria. And yeah. I offered this last night, folks. Zion. I think they're a little on the heavier side, but it does have keyboard synthesizers. So there you go. It's on the Epic label. I offered this last night, folks. I'm still intrigued by this wonderful record right here, which I need to put in a bag. Hey, Carson, what are we doing as far as school this year? Are you going to school? Is school going to happen? Are you doing remote learning? We gotta know. We gotta know. Yeah. And has Kanye West announced his running mate? Haven't heard that. Just kind of curious. Think it'd be Beyonce? I have no idea. But anyway, John Norris and the New Orleans Jazz Band of Hawaii. I still think this is so cool. That'd go in the oddities section for sure. And I offered this. This is Agape Force. And I offered this wonderful. Nobody jumped on it, folks. I was surprised. Nina Simone sings Ellington. She is so good. Is there a date that school's going to start, even though they haven't decided if it's going to be in class or remote? Is there a date that they're looking forward to? And we have to make a decision before the time goes. Yeah. Well, I just asked a simple question, whether yes, I just asked a simple question if he's chose his running mate. And then I did buy this one, folks. This is Pearly Shells from Hawaii. The Waka Keys. So beautiful. So green. As a kid, I would watch Gilligan's Island, and I later learned that it wasn't really an island, but it was just a, yeah. I'm going to delete your comment concerning just so it won't stay up there forever, because I don't want to talk. I don't want to discuss politics. I was just asking. Really simple question. If he has a running mate. Yes, that's all. Betty Carter. Wonderful voice. There's so many voices that's going to, yeah. I did show some cheesecake yesterday, and that was one of them, Carson. Beautiful photograph. Yeah. So you're shooting for September 1 for either in class or remote learning. Yeah. Well, cool. Well, there you go, Carson. Whatever decision is made, I hope it's the best decision for you and everybody concerned, and safety is very important. Cheers. Oh, yeah. And of course, I've had this when I just presented it, but these guys got the best mustaches in the business. I've said it before, but that one season TV show, Vinyl, was really good. It was really good. It was on HBO. Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything else I purchased yesterday? I purchased this. And so if you're just joining me, I started yesterday going through a buyback, and there was 2 crates, and then there was about this many records sitting on top of one of the crates. And I went with the 1 crate basically on here, and then it was time for Coffee and Vinyl. I went over, and I was like, well, I just got to finish this. And I started going through it, and I was finding Ramones, Talking Heads, The Tubes, Elvis Costello, and I was like, if only I had grabbed that crate, it may have made a more interesting Coffee and Vinyl. But either way, I was glad we made it happen. This is The Tubes. I really like that song, White Punks on Dope. I really do. But this one has I'll Talk to You Later. Just good music. Rock and roll, power pop, whatever you want to call it. It's just good stuff. They're making very important decisions about the Tubes there. Forget the next automobile. This is the Tubes, folks. Yeah, so that's neat. That's neat. I saw the Tubes maybe it's a few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and I enjoyed it. I really did. They could rock and roll. I'll tell you something, Buddha. Hope you understand. Buddha. That was Arxable. Who did Buddha? Buddha. Arxable. Darn it. Parthenon, Popperthes, Hexable. Anyway, he did Buddha. I like him. Tubes. What was the 3 songs that was on the radio? I'll Talk to You Later. Yeah, I probably would recognize them and maybe sing along. But yeah, folks, if you haven't discovered Tubes, they're good music, and they're not super expensive. That's for sure. And yeah, this is Dead or Alive. This was part of the buyback yesterday, so that was cool. They're the bands that will spin you around. And of course, if you watched yesterday, this was a buyback. Saving the wildlife. Those beautiful tigers. Michael Jackson liked tigers, and there's some dolphins. What if Michael Jackson liked Mannheim Steamroller? Desmond Child, not to be confused with Britney, Destiny's Child. Yeah. And of course, Squeeze singles. Pulling muscles from the shell. Pulling muscles from the shell. And then Black Coffee in Bed. Doom. And this was kind of neat. It has a little sticker on it. A little stamp. It says no exchange after December 11th, 1982. Willing disc. I don't know how I would like somebody stamping my record cover. But anyway, what year is this record? It is 82. But that means they would have to stamp it without the shrink on there, so I couldn't imagine it was a new pressing. Squeeze! Yeah, I love some squeeze. This was just something I pulled for the sale last night, American Noise. I like the gray or the silver on the cover. Reminds me of a ghost crate. No, a gray ghost. A gray ghost. Did I miss squeeze? Show the squeeze singles. Yeah. I like that record, Tommy. I mean, Mike. American Noise, I don't know much at all about them. They're on Planet Records. Yeah. I'm going to ask you guys, I asked last night. Oh, today is open mic. I got about 20 minutes, folks. Let's make my open mic successful. Somebody come and join me, please. Record Store Day, first drop is coming up on the 29th. My scenario is I have 2 stores that participate in it. I also have also in the middle of a pandemic, or also in a pandemic. I hope it's not the middle. I hope it's getting close to the end. But also, and then how do I offer records for sale that day, and how do I make it happen? If I let one person in at a time and they have 15 minutes, it's only 4 an hour, 8 in 2 hours. I need to be here in Raleigh. I need to get to Wake Forest. And so I just have, yeah. Yes, sir, Carson, really, open mic to talk about records. And yeah, so I'm always, any feedback, any suggestions, any thoughts, please share with me, because I really don't know how I'm going to handle it. Yeah. I'm open to reach out to other record stores and seeing what they have to say, how they're going to handle it. Yeah. This is when I pulled out Alive and Kicking. Congratulations, Carson. You're exactly right. Yeah, congratulations. You noticed that. Alan, the Rolling Stones is not going to be part of August 29th. Yeah. Michael, I have no idea you're 82. You look great for your age. There's no way you're 82. I don't believe it. Squeeze is my second favorite band. Who's your first favorite? Yay! Thank you, Edward, for saving the day. Appreciate it. Thank you. How are you? He's doing great. We just can't hear him, but he's doing great. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Can you hear me, Edward? If you can hear me, you can hear me. I can't hear you.
Well, had a little bit of a rough
morning.
There we go.
Thank you so much. Hey, good to see you this morning. Thanks for joining.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, and so, folks, I'm curious, just as everyone else is. What do we see in the background?
We see. You know what? Let me, if I can, move this guy.
Oh no!
I wanted to show this.
Ah, Marillion. Very cool. Is that a new pressing? I didn't realize it was issued again.
It is a deluxe edition on vinyl. They added it's 3 records, and they added a couple of live shows they did.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Never opened it. I don't know if I am going to open it.
Ooh, man.
But good prog band. The first 3 records are really good by them.
They really are. Yeah, they really are. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Edward. Yeah. I'm looking at all their toys and I see a comic book and yeah.
I'm a big nerd.
Absolutely. I'm a big nerd. Look what I can do. Now, what do we have there? Focus. Oh, Hocus Pocus box. Very cool. Yeah.
This has all the albums, pretty much.
Holy smoke, it sure does. Can you get a little closer? That is so cool.
How does that song go?
That is awesome. Oh,
This
thanks
is-
for sharing that.
This is
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, let's get caught up with the chat real quick. I didn't know Mike was 82. There's no way he can be. Yeah. 45. You know what? I think he's talking about Squeeze. All right.
Yes.
The reason I say
Squeeze
that,
album.
this is 1982, and then right here it says 45. Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
compilation.
Hey, there's Elliot. Elliot, I'm getting ready to mail your records this morning, so there you go. I'll see you in invoice.
Morning.
No mistake. What's your favorite Beatles record?
I'll pull it out.
He's going to pull it out. Oh, the Beatles. Awesome. But that is a special edition, isn't it?
Yes, it's the Giles Martin mix.
Oh, don't forget Sam O'Kee.
What's that?
Giles didn't do it alone.
Right?
Yeah, Sam O'Kee.
I'm not sure if Sam would.
So if you look at the little hype circle on the front, it's going to say remixed by Giles Martin, Sam O'Kee.
Oh, okay. Now I understood. I'm sorry. I was like, deer in the headlights.
and a lot of people just doesn't give Sam the credit he needs, and so yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that.
And so just before Carson asked, what's your favorite Yes record, and what's your favorite Rush record?
My favorite. Let's see here. I'm not sure. I can show my favorite. Oh, okay. Here's my favorite Rush record.
Oh,
Farewell
yeah.
to Kings.
Very cool.
That's my favorite one.
Very cool.
And I don't have it on vinyl, but my all-time favorite, it's my second favorite album out of my 100 list, is Yes, Fragile.
Fragile. Very cool.
I'll never forget the day my mom gave me that as a gift on cassette.
Oh, very cool. Dude, I swear I'm 45. I know I look 20. Oh, I got to get Mike here one day to be a guest. That's going to be awesome. Hop on now, Mike. Yes, Sam. Cut by Miles Showell at Abbey Road Studio. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah.
Adam, I was going to say that that Hindu Love Gods band, it was all the members of REM except for Michael Stipe. They got Warren Zevon to sing all the songs on it.
Really? That is so cool.
And they do a remake or a reversion of Raspberry Beret by Prince. That's really good. It's a rockin' version.
I've sold Hindu. I have to go check and see if I have any Hindu. Definitely, if I don't, I can visit it on YouTube. That's for sure.
It's a good record.
Very cool. Yeah, it's desirable. But there's a Canadian band that's super desirable. Yeah, I'll think about it later. That reminds me a little bit of Hindu, or Hindu reminds me of them.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I went to look up that band, American Noise, and apparently there's some a rock band from Cleveland.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
awesome.
so curious now about that album.
Everybody knows that Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland rocks.
Yeah.
I miss that show.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Mike Twinney says Rubber Soul. Maybe that's your favorite, the Beatles record. And then Carson says Farewell to Kings is fantastic. Was that the recent reissue? Yes, it
Yes, it's
was.
one of those ones where they did that some kind of mix or something, and it was the, as you say, remember that hype sticker, the nice price. So the nice price, and I picked it up.
Well, good morning, Yolanda. Cheers. Thanks for joining us.
Morning, Yolanda.
So Yolanda's joined us last night. She was in and out. She was off and on
Yes.
because she was at work last night, and I'm sure she was doing a wonderful job. But if you ever need a note, Yolanda, let me know. I'll give you a note. So if you have to skip out of work or something like that.
Adam, you showed a lot of cool records last night.
Thank you, sir.
Real good ones too.
Yeah, a lot of them got scuffed up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Carson. Do this internet search, Carson. Hype sticker, the nice price.
That was a cool sticker. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, let's check that one.
The first time I saw that.
Have you heard the new Piccadillys? A modern Mercy Beat-like band features George from the Kaisers. Here is the Mercy Beat version of the Ramones.
Ooh.
I've heard of the new Piccadillys. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I'll check it out. I can't check it out right now, Stephen, because I will go into. I'll lose my pop-out chat. Still very good. I am on break at work. No records in front of me. Oh, cool. Yeah, the nice price sticker. Classic. I wish I could find rolls of those. I wish I could.
Oh.
There's probably, just think of all the ones that got thrown away. That company, just throw them put them in the dumpster. Go and send them to the landfill. You know, 100 years from now, people's going to be digging the landfill. Saying, the nice price. What is this?
The first time I saw that sticker was on the album by what's that guy? That two guys. One was from Aerosmith, Derek St. Holmes and Whifford. Does that sound familiar? They made this one album together. It's really good. It sounds like Aerosmith songs.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Derek St. Holmes and Whifford, or whatever that guy's name is. I can't remember. Anyone
I love Tortoise. I love Tortoise. Oh, I love Tortoise. Absolutely.
They're good.
They are very good.
I like them.
You know, I would love to see, maybe it already happened, but I would love to see more of the TVT catalog available. I'd love to see a big box set, even if it's on CD. I'd love to see a big TNT. You know what? TNT album, exactly. I was thinking of TVT for a second there, but yes, I would like to see a TVT history. Yeah, but TNT album, absolutely. What label was Tortoise on? Anyway, there's a hype sticker that says factory sealed, not your protection. Haven't seen that one.
And then it doesn't sound familiar.
I've seen it before. I've shown a factory fill for your. I think sometimes they would take some of these stickers and just to cover up an old, you know, so they put the record for sale. Then like, let's put it on sale. Then they slap a sale sticker on. It's like the sale's over, so let's put the nice price over the sale sticker. You know, that kind of thing. I think I've seen a lot.
That makes sense.
And then somebody would go around when records were on sale, and they would pull the big circle sticker off, and then they come back and put it on a record they really want to say, well, it's on sale.
I can see that happening.
So I print these out myself, and so it's not really a hype sticker, but I put these on.
Ooh,
I don't like to put them
cool.
on. If it's a new record, I don't like to put it on the string because, but
I like that.
But anyway, these are fun. I did decide I'm sorry, I was thinking out loud. Yeah, you probably heard me talk about Record Store Day. Has anyone got any emails from their favorite record store announcing how they'll be handling it? Oh, Kmart. I've gotten a lot of Kmart stickers, and someone came to the counter and they demanded to buy it for $2.97. And I said, but I'm not Kmart. I can't honor Kmart's prices. You have to go to Kmart and see if they got any in. Yeah. Did you have Kmart in Texas?
Oh, yes, we did.
Did you really?
Yes. You remember that old school looking way where they had the 8 tracks and they had the little circles and you had to put your hand inside and you could look at them and looking at them back and
yeah. So it was a display. It was a way of for stores to sell 8 tracks.
right.
And it was like a cabinet, and it was probably 4 or 5 feet tall. I guess some of them were mounted on the walls too, but it had a big, I think it was glass or plexiglass, and they had holes in them. But you stick your hand inside there, and then you can reach for whatever one you like. And then you can look at it, and there was enough room for you to hold it and turn it over, look, and then you put it back on the little shelf. But you couldn't steal it. It was like the monkey with the hand in the cookie jar, or whatever it was, and those were awesome. I've tried and tried and tried to find one of those cases. I really have.
I used to at Kmart look to see, hey, is that Led Zeppelin or Yes 8-track still here? Mom, can I get it this week? Yeah.
Kmart's awesome.
Oh, it was fun.
Our price is $3.57. Yeah, I love the way stores would do that. That is awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Big plans for today, Edward?
No, not really. Probably just gonna
Cheers.
listen to vinyl and listen to YouTube videos and check in on work, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was listening to iRobot on vinyl.
I love iRobot.
Oh my goodness, I love that record.
Absolutely.
Adam, did you know that one of the singers from the Hollies is the vocalist on that album? I forgot his name.
Oh yeah, where's Starman when we need him?
Right?
Hey, good morning, Deborah Barnes. Watching
Good
from
morning.
San Diego. Wow, our last stand in Kmart is in Ramona.
Oh,
Wow.
cool.
Go to the back of the store, go in the back room and see if they have one of those 8-track cabinets.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. That's cool. Yeah. I don't think we have a Kmart left. That's really sad. And I've seen some people go into the stores like, 80% off with their video camera, and it's just really sad. But a lot of things come and go.
Yes.
Life is but a dream. So, but thank you for joining us, Deborah. Cheers.
Adam, if you don't mind me asking, do you sell 8-tracks?
I do have some. Excuse me a second. Let's see who's calling. RecordKrate. Yes, sir. How are you, sir? They're in Raleigh. Yeah. I could bring a few at a time, but you remember I drive a little bitty car. I can bring a few at a time, but remember I drive a little bitty car. Yeah. Yeah. I drive a Roadster, so yeah, I can bring a few at a time. And then you can just stop in. I mean, I will be going there tomorrow. I can bring a few tomorrow, and you can just stop by tomorrow and pick them up. Yeah. So that means you would just have to come probably every day I'm open and pick up a few, if that would work for you. Or if you want to stop by Raleigh and pick them up, you can do that. I'll be there at Wake Forest tomorrow, and I can bring a few.
Oh, commercially, but
There was a few like around. I can bring those up and show you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And so, like I said, I'll be able to bring a few up at a time, and so I would just need you to pick them up every day. The ones that I bring in, rather than I can't let them pile up in Wake Forest. Okay, great. Okay, great. Well, I will see you tomorrow in Wake Forest. I'll be there between 12 and 6, and I'll bring a few up. Probably a bag full, like you would use at the grocery store, those canvas bags. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, so there you go. Well, that's oh, well, thank you so much. All right, bye-bye. So here's a story. Hey, Elliot, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Cheers. I remember in an old country store, there was always a few 8-tracks for sale that were obviously rip-offs of current music commercially, but cheaply made copies that would be back in the late 60s, early 70s. Sometimes we call those truck stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I have seen images of those, that same type thing you're talking about, Edward, but it was only like this tall and this wide,
Right.
and with just one hole for your hand. My first car had an 8-track. Oh, what was it? I like the movie A Star Is Born that had Barbara Streisand. What was he of a Ferrari? His 8-track was sideways. You would put it in like that. And
I remember that. That's right. It was, yeah, that's cool.
A 71 Ford Mustang. Bought it in 73. I don't know where all the tapes went. Long gone. Oh man.
Cool.
The tapes are all gone, or the car is long gone, because that would be a cool yeah.
That's a nice car.
So a guy came in with a buyback, and he brought in 300 records. They aged. I went through them, and I was like, all right, there's a few I want. And so I call him up, and he says, I just had surgery, and I can't lift anything. And I said, would you like me to put these in the free bin? No, I want them back. And so he wants me to take them to Wake Forest. And I was like, I can take a few at a time, but yikes. Anyway. So there we go, folks. But I told him he's got to come pick them up every day. I can't let him pile up.
Right.
Mom had the long console. Yes, the pieces of furniture. They were all so cool. Yeah, absolutely.
So did my mom. I played the White Album, and she caught me.
There you go. Yeah. Yes, Ellie. And sometimes I've seen them. Some of them, they would have like a Hawaiian scene, like an image of a Hawaiian scene. And yeah, I think sometimes they would just duplicate the cassette. Like, I'm on the 8-track. Put the 8-track here, put a blank here, and go. And then it'll be double click when it changes. But yeah. Elliot came 17 minutes ago. He did? Well, good. So 17 minutes ago would be 9:12. Is that right, Carson? I'm going to go back to the 9:12 stamp. (9:16). Good morning, Elliot. Yeah.
Good morning.
Sorry I missed you, Elliot. Yeah. Bootleg tapes were sold at Swabby's. Same thing. Truck stops.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the car is gone. Was it yellow? Oh. Is that your son in the picture icon? Not me. I have no idea. Who you're talking about, Carson?
Not me. Salsaful is my profile pic.
Yeah. And, and of course you see Carson's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's awesome, Deborah. What was your favorite? I knew it was yellow. I knew it was yellow, Deborah.
Nice.
More and more stuff like that's coming back to me. I used to do that a lot in my 20s, and it kind of went away, but now it's coming back. Ask Harry Helmstead. Humstone. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wow. Maybe I could open up one of those stores and start making money. When you're on Facebook, and oh yes, my son. Oh, thank you so much for mentioning that. This is Vinyl Champions James' son, and he came for one of the record store days. We can't really see it, but he's holding one of the Star Wars. He came with his father.
Oh, cool.
And they camped out all night, and that was the one record he wanted, and he got it. And so yeah, his name is Parker. Yeah. And I miss seeing my customers doing this. There were also comedy tapes at the truck stop. I remember one guy, Gene somebody, was very racy for his time, as well as there
were a lot of that. I do remember those kind of 8 tracks.
The so and so truck top songs and Convoy, and yeah. And it's illegal for me to sell those. I doubt anybody will come after me, but.
I can call them back.
Absolutely. I like that tone. Absolutely. Yeah. But anyway.
Sorry about that.
It's totally okay. I had a call. I answered it. So anyway, at least finally I'll be able to start getting some things out of here. And then that way I can give them the money for these tapes down here. And then Ron Beringer wanted the broken choral. Was it Buddy Holly? It was broken in half. He wanted that, and I told him if I got it, he can have it. Yeah. Michael Fremer used to be a comedian, had a comedy record. I Can't Take a Joke. Have you seen it? I haven't. Not sure I want to. Michael.
Not familiar.
Huh?
I have never heard that.
I haven't either. I mean, Bernie Saunders has released a record also. I don't know if it's on vinyl, but definitely CD. And absolutely.
And the guy down here in Texas with the black hat, I forgot what his name. He made an album, and he was trying to run for governor or president. What was that guy's name?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Kanye West is running for president. He's made a few albums. Did Ronald Reagan make an album?
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he did. I have not seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
William Shatner.
William. Did he run for office? Anyway.
No, but I like his version of Rocket Man on there.
Who had an afro?
Who?
Rocket Man. Oh, Rocket Man.
Ground Control, 2 a.m.
I never had an afro. Not me. I'm not opposed to having an afro, but I've never had one. But when my hair grows, it gets wavy. Ronald Reagan. I love. If this is a wonderful listen to. Sometimes it's on YouTube, sometimes it's not. But Black Grape had a song where they manipulated Ronald Reagan's voice, and at the end of the song, Ronald Reagan says, "And now, me and Nancy smoke marijuana." and it was just real funny. It was
Okay.
wonderful. Oh, the wit and wisdom of Ronald Reagan, or something like that. Both sides were blank. Oh,
Huh.
and then there's that mime record where there are grooves. But yeah. Stephen, have you heard Black Grape? Where they, at least I can leave you guys with that link. So YouTube, please, and see if I can search it. Black Grape. We used to play it on the radio station. It was so much fun to play that.
Never heard that.
Oh, it is awesome. I'm gonna share the screen with everybody before I leave and let you check it out.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense. It definitely has that wonderful sound. Yeah.
Okay.
Gene Tracy was the comedian's name. Yes. Funny as heck. Imagine Ronald Reagan doing a hip hop record or president doing something. Folks, we're living some of the best comedy records in the world right now. Yeah. Let's see what this is. Kinky Freeman, Edward. Is that
That's him. That's the guy. He made an album. I kind of like it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he had more than one, but
yeah,
I got lost on YouTube one day and saw some Kiki Freeman stuff. He had one that looked very similar to a pack of cigarettes. The cover and the pack of cigarettes looked like that.
Yes.
I'm gonna share the screen before I leave, folks, and I want everybody to know about Black Grape with Get Higher.
I think these records are sought after here in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, like a bunch of
Okay. Yeah.
Here we go.
Am I sharing?
Oh,
I'm
cool.
sharing, folks. Hey, look. Not only am I sharing it, but you and I stay here. I've never had that happen before. That must be
Awesome.
Yeah, Carson, please don't say that. Remember the Dickie Goodman? Oh yeah, like Mr. Oh, I love those drop. Is that what it was called? Drop-ins. Yes, I love that. I have an entire record that's just voted to that drop-ins records. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the scene. How do you feel about this basketball game? They're playing basketball. Let's go over here. And it was just awesome.
Yeah, I think I remember that too.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, it's the same. Oh, well, that's cool. So here it is, folks. Black Grape, Get Higher. If you want to do an internet search on the YouTube, you can check it out for yourself. And so there we go. Yeah. So
check it out.
I'm going to stop the YouTube share. So there we go. Yeah. That's the reason they're so cool, is that they're some of the guys from Happy Mondays. Yeah, I love Happy Mondays, and I love that. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow, we have Kurt Johnson will be joining us, and on Friday, Alan C. Records. Tonight is part 2 of the 12-inch single cell.
Awesome.
And then I'm gonna do something tomorrow night, and the next night, and the next night. I gotta do something, what I can to make it happen. I do, and then I'm sure as it gets closer to record store day, I just won't have time to do very much at all. So I do what I can as I can, when I can, as I can. Kinky also writes detective novels. I read it. Oh, well, that's totally cool. Yeah,
that's cool. I need to check that out.
Stay where you are, Edward. But I want to thank everybody for coming this morning and hanging out with me. And thank you, Edward, for making the open mic successful. Cool things like that.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Have a good day, everybody.
Absolutely. And thank you, everybody. Cheers. Enjoy your day. And go check out Black Grape and let's talk about it tomorrow. All right. Rock and roll. Take care, Ellie.